What could it be?
Ooh, my butt.
Yes.
Suitcase.
$420, baby. Can't forget that.
Okay.
It's empty? There's no way I totally forgot to pack. What the hell? Yeah, where are my 2 pants?
Yeah. Where are my pants?
Who stole my clothes? This was this
Who
always
took my
here? This also wasn't here before. Hold up.
Okay. So it is oh, it's a possum.
That's the book you did the art for.
Pumperton Possum Learns a Lot. This is a pile of Cliff's stuff. What's this doing here? Oh, this is the book that Emily drew?
Yeah.
Oh, so Cliff has my book. Yeah, I figured, but he's still a dick. Oops, I didn't mean
And
to
it is 2 generators, just so we don't get confused.
Oh, okay.
2 generators and the lightning rod. So I would do the lightning rod
the
first.
lightning rod is the...
So lightning rod first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sirs, ma'ams. I forget how...
The lightning rod is
Bams.
basically the only thing with a time limit.
Yeah.
Everything else you can kind of
That-
do.
I see, because I did it before the lightning hit. Okay.
Yeah, that and like... So the 1, 2, 3, 4. That and like the computer game. Or whatever.
Yeah.
The console.
But
Yeah,
since
but
we're
you don't have to do that anymore, so we're good.
Yeah.
Eggs.
I wanna touch the eggs.
What was this? 8712 or something?
Yeah,
it's in
you
your
got it.
memories. Yeah.
She got her own memories, baby.
I remembered a decent amount since we last played too. Like the code for one door.
Yeah. And you remember the code for the briefcase.
Yeah.
How could you forget?
How could I forget?
So now we
How
just
can
want to
I
run
forget the
down
dankiness?
to the... Oh, we want to do the bathroom up here, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Do the bathroom up here while we are here.
Because if you don't do the bathroom, we
Get
can't
out!
do
Open the
generator.
door! Who's in here? Get out! Just kidding, there's no one in here.
I need to piss.
I already forgot. What was this? 2?
2, and then you switch them?
Yep.
Yeah. That did work, right?
Find out!
Hopefully.
We'll find out!
I mean, you can double check in your memories if we want to be safe.
Too late. I'm walking. I'm making my way there. Where is it
Making my
again?
way
This door?
downtown.
No.
Yeah.
Right there.
This
Yep.
So you can do that one.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay.
And it
Was
was...
this Wait. 1, 2, 3,
What was the answer to this one?
You have your memories.
How can I
Oh, you're
forget?
so right. You did it so often for a while, then now
Yeah.
it's just gone.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I did.
Yeah,
I
you
should
got
have
it.
just believed in myself.
Just believe in
You gotta
yourself.
believe.
I don't want to.
Well, it said it was like blood.
It's
What?
cold.
Something's different now.
Oh. Go die?
Did the no, it's fine. Did the suitcase matter that much?
It's
that
it's
the
like
third?
just a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. Okay. Emily.
Are you here? Francine, how did you get here?
I didn't mean to scare you.
Are you the evil one? What are you doing up here?
The lamp in the study broke and I knew you were up here. We need to talk before you do something rash, Em. There are other things we can do, other options. I mean, for God's sake, Emily, look at that thing. Do you really think it can solve all your problems?
I don't even understand why we're doing this, actually. Is turning this on gonna defeat the evil thing? Is that the idea? Like, why did we want to turn it on? What other choice do we have? You think you know how to get us out of this?
We think that'll stop the loop, kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, Em, I'm telling you, neither of us do. But maybe there is no way out. I think I first clocked it when you started poking around and solving Nest's little puzzles and talking in code. And for a moment there, I had a glimmer of hope that this was progress for the both of us. That maybe you would help me figure out how to get us out of here. But nope, you're still you. But I'm begging you, don't let it come to this. Why trust a weird old man and his weird old machine?
Listen, I don't want this fight to end. I want this to stay ugly because it's something. But we need to get out of here, Francine. One way or another.
We don't know what it'll do. It could ruin everything. As if everything wasn't already ruined enough. This could be the end, Emily. Ah! Shit, watch out!
Francine! I'm sorry! Pete? Again?
Hey, boy.
You're not Pete.
Huh.
Oh, I have an eye. And my doorbell rang. Cool.
There he is.
Your Switch.
What?
I'm playing solitaire on Switch. What,
It's in the
50 to 51 Clubhouse game?
Clubhouse, yeah.
You think I'm playing anything besides Palea? Come on.
You think I played anything but Palea?
Pete,
Another fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
why do you look so skinny here?
Ankles.
Go to hell. Pete could be pretentious sometimes, but he didn't talk like the goddamn great Gazoo. Ness made it sound like you're not really you.
And you're gonna trust him? You took the time to turn on his machine. Look how much good that did you.
Seems like it worked out okay. I'm still here.
Barely. You can't keep coming back like this forever. Turning on the acclimator almost bled this place dry.
Thought the accumulator created this place.
The accumulator couldn't create shit. It's a wooden box attached to one of those static electricity machines from the Science Museum. At least it was. The decades of obsession Ness put into it turned it into a ticking time bomb. The raw energy of it almost killed this place.
This place dies. What happens to us? Do we get set free, or what?
How do you define free?
Don't start with me.
Truthfully, I don't know. The strength that's keeping you here is giving out, but so is the strength that's keeping you here. When that strength is finally gone, I don't know if you're no longer here or if you go out with the rest of what's here. If that makes sense.
Makes about as much sense as any of the rest of this stuff.
I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to you again after this. I don't think I'll be able to do anything after this. Since there'll be a quiet moment before the thought of the house intrudes again, do you have anything you'd like to know?
What is the thing that keeps killing us? What I said.
It's a symptom, a side effect. So are you. Though, you have a little more of a sense of self than the other homunculus does.
There was no other. Just a...
Hey, sheesh.
Are you, really?
Just to avoid narrative confusion.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, I'm Pete.
Now.
I don't know. That one's a little beyond me. There's a threshold I'm aware of. I can't hear it. I can barely hear anything else.
That one's a little beyond
really
me.
scared.
And then he points to a tiny one really of himself really far away. And that one's a little beyond me.
God damn it. I'm really scared. I'm not ready to cross it, but I don't have a choice. Still, it was good while it lasted. It was nice meeting you.
Shucks. For real. Why are you helping me?
Like I said before, why do you think I would want to hurt you?
Because you've had me and my friends trapped in a hellish memory with a meat monster that keeps killing us?
I didn't create the house. I didn't create you or the memory or the meat monster. These things just flow through me. I don't want any of this for you. I don't want anything.
You didn't create the killer. Who did?
I don't know. Entropy?
What is up with all these evasive answers? I can't believe Ness was more forthcoming than you.
Ness just has a way with words, I guess. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to fade. I don't have a choice not to bring the house back again. The house, all of you, that night, the gravity of it is too great. Greater than me.
Why?
I don't know. It seems pretty pointless if you ask me. Been created and destroyed and recreated before, but this time it's taking longer. I don't know how many more times it can happen again. Take care.
Sorry, the fade away thing was getting me because, like, literally, like, yesterday, Kelsey, instead of saying that she was going to sleep, she was fading away. It's like, I'm fading away. And I'm like, hey.
My hair. Hey.
It's been your ponytail.
I'm about to head out of town, and I didn't want to leave without...
Without checking on me?
Yeah.
Do you want to come in?
How's your head?
Oh, it's fine. I didn't even end up spending the night. When I got home, I passed out, like, immediately. But I kept waking up. Something about being told you could die in your sleep really gives you fitful dreams, you know? Anyway, the doctor said I could sleep, so I've been working at it all day. I've got my sleepy time tea, so it should be fine. She just said to avoid caffeine and, like, strenuous mental activity, I guess.
Gosh, Francine, I just wanted to say that I'm...
Hold on. Are you here to apologize? You feel sorry? For what?
I don't know. I guess just watching you falling, I couldn't help but think I could have done something about it.
About what? A fiberglass hot dog collapsed. I got a concussion. It wasn't the end of the world.
I really thought that hot dog could hold your weight. Our weight, even.
I did too.
You could have broken your neck.
But I didn't. You came with me to the ER. You were there for like 3 hours.
People have aneurysms. Sometimes hours later. People hit their heads going up the stairs and die after a week with no warning.
I remember you having a better handle on this stuff. What's going on?
Maybe experiencing some cognitive decline.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think I'm just in town to see some fucking shooting stars or whatever. A meteor shower? And I'm stuck in this part of the process where my friends and I are like strangers. The ice never breaks. I can't get through to anyone.
We're trapped in a house made of meat.
We're stuck in a time loop and keep living the same night over and over. Oh my god,
This
I
is
got
a-
to say it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I call a weird meat cute.
Ooh, meat cute.
Night where everything sucks, but even before a mass murder monster comes and kills us.
It's so absurd that I start to think
me.
it must.
That's,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
Yeah.
It's because it was turned to her.
Yeah. It's so absurd that I start to think it must not be happening. I assume it just has to end somehow, that it was never real in the first place. But no, there is a mass killer. It's some kind of Groundhog Day thing. But then even that isn't true. It's some kind of nasty fake reality we're in. I don't know. And I'm like, is there something just fucked up about me? Did I do something to deserve this? Like, I created that thing, didn't I? Willed it into being? Or is this just in my head? Am I unconscious in a car at the bottom of a ravine? Did I slip in the fucking shower or something?
Emily, you can't.
Worst thing about all this is I don't know if anything is special about it. Maybe this is just normal delusion. Delusion.
Emily, are you okay? Maybe you're having a brain aneurysm. Emily, we're trapped in a time loop and there's a knife-wielding monster that keeps killing us.
I know. It sucks.
That's an understatement.
That is such an understatement.
But something about this night, when I left your apartment, whenever the hell this actually happened, I remember the look you were giving me. Like, future uncertain, anything can happen stuff. And I fucked it up. Hermited myself away. I didn't talk to you or anyone. I let it all slip. I lost my best friend over nothing.
After the night at the hospital, I told myself I wasn't going to depend on anyone else ever again. I wasn't going to caretake or be taken care of. I went all in on me. And when I saw you again at Nest's house a year later, I realized it was working, I guess. I wasn't angry, I just didn't feel passionate about not having heard from you. It just was a matter of fact.
Oh, Francine, you don't have to apologize.
I'm not apologizing. When did I say sorry in that? I did what was right for me. I decided I wasn't going to give you or my dad or my landlord, who needs to come inside my apartment for a half hour to tell me he's raising my rent. I decided I wasn't going to give anything more time or thought than I could spare. I did everything I could. I started waking up at 6 a.m. every day, meditating for an hour. I upped my therapy to as many times a week as my insurance would allow. And then when I lost that insurance, I found free counseling services and did that as much as I could. I made a full-time job of just trying to be happy, and I'm still not. It wasn't enough to maintain. The yearning's still there. There's a sense that whatever used to make life magical is gone now. You can't remember what it was, so you invent things. It was a video game you loved, the Halloween bucket from McDonald's. Or maybe it's a plan you make some future time where you imagine you'll feel exactly like you used to. The reality is, things are changing, but nothing is changing faster than you are. The days are shorter now, and you're in pain, and there's somebody with a knife coming for you. Don't hit your head on the stairs.
So goddamn sick of living in the past.
That sounds pretty healthy.
Then why does it hurt so much?
Not everything feels good all the time. So, we're not really here, are we?
I don't think so. All the flashbacks we've been having are all part of the illusion too. Whatever I said. They've all just been a little off, you know?
Right. The abstract landscapes and the pink flesh monsters and the meat world can't all be memory distortions.
Feels good to be able to talk about it.
It does. Shit! Ow! Oh, fuck.
Oh, our paint job. Oh my god! Are you okay?
Nah, it's fine. I'll get a towel.
Boom.
filling you, but oh, you're fucking.
Oh.
Ow! Francine's head looked like it shot back into place. Yeah. Ow.
It's kind of pathetic that we weren't able to let any of this go, huh?
Yeah. I wonder when this even actually is. The present, I mean. It's sad if this is happening, like, a year after the trip to Nest's house. Way sadder if it's, like, 5 years later.
Or if it's been decades, and this is hell.
Pretty boring, hell.
To die in this place, aren't we?
Probably.
Permanently. For real this time.
Probably.
So you turn on the attic, the study, the bathroom, living room, dining room, garage, art studio, and flooded
Brother,
room.
I can't remember
Everything
that.
else.
What's
Well, it's
in
in
your
your memory.
Okay, we'll start from the attic and work our way down. Oh man.
Yeah,
Does
that's a
that make
good
sense?
idea.
Whatever. We'll just do that.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Let's go through all the house.
You have
Let's
to
go. Let's go.
do. No, you don't. I was gonna say, do you have to do the power?
Yeah, no, you don't, thankfully. They're like, okay, you earned it, here you go.
Okay,
the-
so turning
here's the part
on
now.
the light.
There you go.
Whee!
Click.
Okay, I'm just gonna start it.
Papers.
All right. Let's
Yep.
see.
Right
I
there.
couldn't see.
It's a
Alright,
clip.
Is
sorry,
this the
Cliff.
kitchen?
Oh, get the, yeah.
Yeah, some,
Yeah. This is a bitch of a switch, though. So...
There
There.
you go. Oh God.
Ah!
damn
I
it.
thought I could. I thought if I went, I didn't think I was gonna inspect the button.
Okay.
That should be it. Yeah, get in there.
Don't examine the lights. This isn't the time to examine the lights.
Oh. It was only the one with a light. No shit.
Who would have guessed?
Alright, we're going down. This is your room.
This is
Welcome
your
home.
room.
It's over.
My Dell PC. Hey, I used to
That
have this Dell PC. Oh, how
Nice.
nostalgic. Can I die here? Oh. Notes to
Can I
myself.
die here?
Well, I don't know if the meat man's gonna come into my room.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a
Seven
package. Package from Francine. She sent it like a week after I moved. I kept meaning to opening it. Keep meaning to opening it.
Kept meaning to
Hey, I have
open
the exact
it.
same laundry hamper too. Wow.
Yeah.
What a
I mean, it's a
coinky
pretty
dinky.
common
Yeah.
laundry.
These are all
hamper.
pretty common things.
This is Laura's room. Oh, Laura's a roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And they were roommates.
SNES.
Oh, it's got the purge
Got
game
the
in
egg
it.
game.
Oh wow, let me play it.
To flush the toilet.
You can't tell me what to do. Exposed muscle,
Yeah, but
breathing
somebody said
slowly.
maybe she's thirsty.
Is this place alive? Made out of meat? I can barely stand to think about it. I mean, this is
Meat.
weird looking meat. Is it like ground meat that you use to like?
It's like ground.
Yeah. Ground beef. Ground mystery meat. Oh.
Huh?
The walls.
Nothing.
What? Nothing. I mean, no, the walls were like kind of meaty, and then they weren't meaty anymore.
Oh, I didn't notice. Half a pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade, like somebody cut themselves breaking them apart. I wonder who. Oh, crumpled letter. Francis, I'm so glad to.
She didn't even get her name completely.
Growing pile of mail. What a mess.
See, I'll never understand that because that's one of my greatest joys is getting mail and then opening it.
It's a super
Yeah.
depression.
I think this is 2M, so I think it's like Francine or something.
It'll say on the next page if we want to double check.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Francine. I just unloaded all my boxes of books. I gotta give you some of these because this awful reading habit of mine makes moving miserable. It's crazy that I can be doing work and know that within 5 miles you're putting me around doing your thing. Congrats on the real actual book you illustrated, by the way. I know that was a dream of yours. So proud of you. Look at us, 2 adults with jobs and apartments in the same city. Come check out my dinky little apartment. I want to see your dinky little apartment. I want to see Laura again. Let's go to the museum or the movies or get drunk and play pinball. Heart F. They live in the same oh, empty. They live in the same city. And they hadn't seen each other for a year. For, like, more context.
Did you break
of, like,
the sink off the wall?
Yeah, she's real
Your
angry.
landlord is not gonna be happy about this.
Yeah, I think the meat kind of got in the way of the plumbing.
Jeez, I really let this place fall apart. You just put chairs on top of tables. Haha, crazy.
It's less falling apart and more stacked up. I'm gonna
These are
eat
in
these
a
sticky
handwriting I don't
notes.
recognize. I was gonna eat the meat off the wall. In fact, they're not even words.
I immediately go to the sticky notes. better the sticky notes and not them.
One second.
You always
room.
run that way.
It's turning gray. Dying. The place is on its last leg. Well, yeah, it's just funny. It's just I expect to be able to like teleport to a different room or something.
Oh,
Open the door.
let me in.
Damn it.
Okay.
Reaching back.
Where did my computer go? Dell, no!
Oh my god.
What happened to
all
the
that-
floor? What are
It's
these
all that
pixels?
dust.
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was like Masingo or something. A bunch of torn up sheets, bandages, and paper all torn up and mixed together. Was the killer living here?
Yeah.
Kind of pathetic.
Look
There's a
at all the
Oh wait, that face. Look at all the what?
oh yeah, the face is there. If you look at the wall, there's blood from where it was banging its head against the wall.
Scratches. Question mark?
Question
Question
mark?
Is that thing trapped down here? Yeah, Rubik's Cube.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
we
finished.
didn't want to go to floor 2 because that is the bedroom, because that's where it pops out at.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking after I said that.
Yeah. I was like, I think it's B, dude.
Oh, it's just the other half of the.
Oh, okay, bye. Gets hit by a truck. Whee!
Goodbye.
Oh,
Pitter
I
patter, pitter patter.
I see. The scissors
Emily.
refer to cut her hair. Oh.
I cut your fucking bangs.
Sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life.
Where'd the killer go? It has to be looking for us, right?
Not anymore. It saw the door was open and made a break for it. I don't think it liked being here either.
Things are going wild up above. You should see it.
Above? We can't go back up there.
You'd rather take your chances out there?
Good point. Oh, what? We went through all the trouble to leave here, and now we just come back here? It's not a wild classical haunted house anymore. It's just a house. Just a normal house with a normal attic.
Good old
Yeah.
drug box.
Yeah, the drug box. Hell yeah. Yeah, after you went down the elevator, I kinda lived and died a few more times, and
Jeez, really?
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay, then I won't.
Okay. But but every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. It got a little smaller, less colorful. A little sadder, more like I actually remember it. Didn't have a weird fucking lock on the front door.
Take a look around, I guess?
Knock yourself out. Okay. And then you have to restart. Parker, I'm watching the sunset over the lake as I write this. The garden I told you about has finally begun to pay off. The zucchinis are just beginning to flower. My tomato plants are bearing big, misshapen fruit. My basil has come in a bit wimpy this year, but it does just fine for the light caprese salad on a night like this. I think back on the dinky little garden I tried so hard to cultivate in your side yard that summer, where everything I planted was choked out by that single rogue watermelon vine, and how we checked on that wayward little watermelon every day, joked about the seed spitting contest we'd have when it was grown, and of course those rat bastard squirrels beat us to the punch. When we found that hollowed out rind, you were crying, laughing, and I was just plain crying. Such a silly thing. Speaking of silly things, have you heard from any of the old gang lately? You'll never believe it, but I find myself getting lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you understand the feeling. It is a joy to live alone, yes, but I find myself missing the sounds of poorly picked guitar in the early morning, the inexplicable clunks in the bowels of the house, and the smell of damp cellar mixed with the clove of cigarettes. The art projects, the experiments, sorry, the art projects, wrong version of that word. The experiments, oh, the conversations we all had sitting on the steps outside arguing about nothing. Kids sometimes come down to the shore off my property and smoke grass. The smell drifts up here and drives me crazy with nostalgia. They believe they're being sly, and I'm happy to let them think that just as long as they can enjoy their distant laughter and fun. It makes me miss you and the house and those people very much. I wonder if we could corral all the old folks back together for some sort of reunion. An exchange of ideas, as we would have called it then. It would have been lovely to see some familiar faces again and do, well, whatever it is we aging punks do with ourselves now that we're no longer cool or relevant. Not that we ever really were anyway. So, enough of my navel gazing. Are you well? What are you working on, tinkering with? Is that cat still hanging around your back door? Do you have any books to recommend? Please drop me a line whenever you find the chance. I do so love to pick that strange brain of yours. Warmly, C. Yeah,
That's fine.
Peter Parker.
But somehow I still think of us as these feeble lines in the hands that drew them.
Ooh, Gams?
Oh, spooky.
Guess this is an old Grubsoft game. Looks scary.
And there's Purred Mystery.
Hawaii Pato no. I can't read that kanji.
Scary something. Something scary.
Scary sun.
A tree.
Grimby.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I don't remember how the rest of the song goes.
How
Why are
lovely
you decorated in the attic?
branches. You're through the
That's it.
door. I don't know.
Out.
No. I don't want to let you. You talk to
I'll talk to
Francine, though. So I guess when we're ready, we just flip the switch on the accumulator.
Wait, the accumulator? That box over there?
Yep. Here it's just a totally normal, creepy old pseudoscience box.
Wow, might as well give it a try. What happened to the others after I left?
The other kids, they all disappeared. Not longer after you went into the elevator, they were just gone. And then the elevator came back up and the killer got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change.
What happened to this place?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess I have some idea. You saw it, it was falling apart. Feels like it shed the layers we had put on it, like it turned back into Nest's house and as it actually was.
Not all the emotional burden we had put on it.
Exactly, I guess. By the way, what was the deal with those fleshy little creatures? The little jiggly things in Nest's house.
I thought they were kind of cute. I don't think so. I disagree.
I disagree!
God, I wish I knew. They sort of reminded me of the killer. bipedal flesh lumps kind of going through the motions of human behavior. But like, baby. Almost like the killer had more reference material to pull from.
But like, baby.
But like, baby.
Oh, baby. There was this time where one had gotten injured and was dragging itself towards me, whimpering and stuff. It started nuzzling against my leg, like it wanted me to pet it. So I did, until it died.
It nuzzled my leg.
Maybe you would have thought it was cute if it did.
Maybe.
I think that might have messed me up more than some of the times I've watched you guys die.
Ugh. What did its skin feel like?
Like wet velvet.
Ugh.
Would have guessed this whole place was made out of meat.
Definitely not me.
Really? Do you think this place has been making us out of the same stuff?
Don't. No. I refuse to entertain the possibility.
What do you think happened to Nest?
In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him in spite of everything. I want to hope he got older and wiser somehow.
Nest?
The
Parker.
old guy.
It's Parker Nest. Okay, I literally kept thinking his name was Peter Parker. That's why I was getting
Parker
confused.
Nest.
I was like, wait, there's multiple guys. There's Peter Parker, there's Nest.
Who the hell owns this house? I thought Spider-Man was here. Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
God damn it.
There's a letter over there from Clara. The tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Ness got back in touch with her at some point. And she's not replying like he's a preening, obnoxious jerk. So I guess he did something right.
That's pretty heartening. Clara seems genuinely interesting and sweet. I feel weirdly attached to this idea of her.
Might just be Ness's idea of her.
Speaking of Nest's ideas, did you read his doofy sci-fi? No, we skipped over it.
Oh yeah, very bad. No, I kind of wish I read it now.
I can see the pan flip now. Are you at risk of becoming a baby man?
See anything interesting in the sky? No, you don't. Go inside.
No.
The drawing on it is of like an old cigarette ad looking guy with lightning shooting out of his eyes, like an old prog rock album cover.
The drawing's bad.
And the drawing is really bad.
I miss you.
I miss you too, dummy.
And if he only had a little time left, I hope that after all this, he figured out how to stop being a shut-in. I hope that after all this, I figured out how to stop being a shut-in.
You're never too old to have not figured any fucking thing out, I guess.
I always thought you had it more figured out than me.
Well, I'm glad the elaborate ruse of my entire personality worked.
What do you think happened to the other kids after they disappeared?
I guess the same thing that's gonna happen to us?
Yikes. Did we ever end up working our shit out?
I don't know, maybe. I like the thought of it.
Me too.
Did you ever hash things out with Laura?
I don't remember. I hope she found a better roommate at least.
Do you remember anything that happened after this?
I don't. I don't even know what year it is. Oops. Well, I don't think there's anything else to look at, right?
There's not.
No.
Well, you can look at the.
You can examine the accumulator.
Wooden box with a switch and a light bulb. That's the accumulator, I guess.
Oh, they got a switch here?
Made it a messed up mad science machine. So
You
what
wanna
was
play
the
Mario Kart?
Oh hell yeah!
what was the reason for Ness making this?
It was one of his pseudoscience projects that, like,
Yeah.
he's one of those guys who, like, he feels like he's very genius. and he's like kind of not.
Yeah, like he was discovering different things about the universe that people didn't know, but that's why he said it just was a cardboard box that he did drugs in. So
Yeah, he kind of grew up and realized that he was dumb.
he wasn't doing anything. Yeah.
That was also like the image of like him giving like his manuscripts to places that one. Yeah, it's Emily. I'm gonna look around some more.
I'm ready to go.
I am too.
It's good seeing you. Come on, man.
No, it wasn't.
So, why are we going? Is this like actually us? I'm like slightly confused. Is this meant to be like physically us? In that room with the accumulator just now, going through it, or is this like more of our like brains being like do like, is this the real us? Man,
I mean, this is the real you.
This
I'm
is
sure.
stare at the sun. You're gonna go blind.
And then she went to the hospital. Hey, it's the circle. It's it.
Oh, homebody. I get it.
I get it.
She's the homebody.
And there's Jory.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice little game.
It's
Yeah.
all a metaphor about like depression and OCD and
Yeah, and
self-importance, but also thinking less of yourself and like
sort of isolating yourself from people
Yeah.
and
Other people
just
that
all
care
the
about
all
you.
that fun, weird stuff we all kind of deal with.
destructive personalities that you wish you could go back and fix, but time marches forward.
Yeah.
So what was the
So-
idea? Also, the people that we were with or we saw in that house, they were all our friends from the past, and then like because we were shut in, we like just became more distant with them, and they were just like,
Yeah.
We didn't know who they were. We kind of made up an idea of what we think they are, is what I'm guessing. That's why everyone except Francine was the
Yeah.
one. They all were kind of fake and just made up
Oh.
personas of what
That's
you
why
think
they had
are.
those like flat faces.
Yeah.
oh, I see.
But
it
there's like
seems-
glimpses of things that were real, kind of like Cliff
'cause-
having your book because he does still care about you and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's still like stuff that you're taking from like your reality, because the other thing too, right, is like all their memories were like a little bit off because it was like memories, but then also like
Her
the
personal
the
bias.
stuff that's currently happening
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like weird shit like that. So yeah, just kind of like them sort of working through their shit mentally, I
Yeah.
guess.
Francine's going through the same similar type of thing, and she
Yeah.
being like best friends with Emily had somehow also got involved with being like, is the implication that she was also being a homebody too, like she was being shut in and like going through like I know she was going through stuff, but like is the
I
idea
think
that she also was like they just converge at some point to like figure this shit
Yeah.
out together?
Like that's what I take from it, that
Yeah.
they were in the same kind of boat. They understood each other the most, but they both felt bad about not connecting more during the
Yeah.
time. But because they were in the same situation, that's kind of why.
Yeah, it's just the difference between them is more that like And it all seems to kind of stem from like the hot dog incident. And then them immediately kind of separating to like wherever the hell they were going to. And but like Francine being more like, okay, I have to just look after myself and just like stop thinking about everybody else entirely.
But yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It gets very stressful where you're like, I don't want to die again and do this puzzle over.
Once you have the answers in front of you, then it's like kind of like, all right, let me go ahead and fucking talk to everybody, see what they say, read everything, read all of Frankenstein and Dracula.
Yeah.
The only time that I screamed in this was just that one instance of the thunder scaring me. I didn't even scream at the monster.
Screamed so hard.
Yeah, I made up for it. I didn't scream at any other time. It was just that one thunder, and I was like, all right, I'm good.